So Nat, we've been working on a Yosenju deck for Nat for a little bit, and it's right over here. Right, it's right over here, and she has no idea how to play it. We never let her play the deck. I helped to build the account. I helped to grind out the gems. She also did some dual quizzes. She grinded up a little bit.
It was painful.
Yeah, but we got what I think is a fully functional, free-to-play Yosenju deck on a new account. So this is what she's going to be playing with today. This is what she's going to be using to figure out how to play the deck, how to use the cards, and you guys are going to help her. You guys are going to help her. Why D-draw? Why not? Tell me why on all of the people, on all, because I don't know how to play Yosenjus that well, so I looked at DLM, and on their recommendations, Destiny Draw was on quite a few of the decks. If you have a reason why it should be someone else, Tie That Binds or Attack Charge better. That Tie That Binds could work. I could see Ties That Bind working, but D-draw is it's D-draw effectively. Right, it's D-draw, and these guys are dancing around their life points quite frequently. So that's why D-draw was the skill that was chosen. So how it works is Destiny draws. Okay, so let's let Nat decide. Let's let Nat decide.
You guys were saying a lot of words that sounded like hieroglyphics.
So every character can use a skill with their deck. A skill is just like an extra ability that goes along with the deck.
That's not the field spell.
No, that's not a field spell, right? So Yami Yugi has a skill called Destiny Draw, where if you take 2,000 points of damage, you get to, on your next draw phase, rather than drawing a random card, you get to pick any card from your deck and add it to your hand, right? Now, Tie That Bind is a skill that every single turn, whenever you have monsters on the field, you can gain 100 attacks for each monster that's on the field. And with Yosenjus, you're normal summoning a lot of monsters, so you'd be able to gain basically 300 attack on your monsters per turn. So that comes up more often, but at the same time, because you're with Yosenjus, remember your monsters are coming back to your hand, so you're gonna be taking some hits. You can dance around your life points and everything, try and stay safe, try and stay healthy.
So that attack is gonna fluctuate between 300 and 200 because my people are gonna keep coming back to me.
Not exactly. So you would summon all three of them from your hand, then on that turn activate the skill, gain 300. Then they
summon all three. How?
We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, let's stick with D-draw. Let's stick with D-draw. Let's stick with D-draw. Okay. All right. So
leave me alone.
Let's do a brief explainer of the deck. So whenever we do a lesson to play, we explain the deck list. Now, normally I would have put the deck list together for myself, but this time it's been put together for you. So. The Yosenjus are a deck that revolve around normal summoning multiple monsters in one turn, and then they all jump back into your hand in the end phase.
Okay.
So at the end of each turn, your field will be completely clear.
I'm in danger.
Yes, you're in danger. Don't worry. We've taken.
You set me up to fail.
We've taken precautions. You chose this deck. We've taken precautions. So they all come back to your hand at the end of the turn. Now.
Okay.
Because your field is going to be empty, you have a card called Kiteroid. Now, if your opponent attacks you directly, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and you take no battle damage.
Yes.
Then then if they attack again, you can banish this card from your graveyard, and you take no battle damage again. Right?
How many of these do I have?
You can only have 2. Right? Then you have Karibo, which is Karibo. If your opponent attacks you directly, it's a prismatic one. If they attack you directly, you take no damage once again. You have Drowning Mirror Force. If your opponent attacks you directly, so your opponent will always be attacking you directly because you'll never have monsters on the field. If they attack directly without targeting, you send all of their attack position monsters back into the deck.
Without targeting.
Yeah, so they attack you and they all just go back into the deck, right? Now, you've only got 2 of those because we use Dream Tickets. This is a completely free-to-play Yosenju account. Then Yosenju Sword Sting is the archetype-specific trap card. You can reveal 2 cards in your hand, and you know how your cards are all about coming back to your hand? You can bounce 2 face-up cards your opponent has back to their hand.
By looking...
By using this card, yes, right? So these 3 cards, comma 1, comma 2, and comma 3, all special summon each other and other Yosenjus from the hand. I also included Yosenju Izna, which lets you draw cards when she's special summoned by another Yosenju, and Yosen Suzuki, whatever his name is, which can boost your attack by 1,000. I included them at 1 copy each because, unlike the other monsters, they don't special summon other monsters. And then there's Ojam, which, if you take a direct attack, you can discard another Yosenju card, put this card on the field.
From a discarded card from my hand.
From your hand, and then it copies the attack of the monster that... It copies the original attack of any monster that attacks it, right? And then if it gets destroyed, you can add a Yosenju monster from your deck to your hand, so it's helping you search out the deck.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So those are the basics of the deck. You'll learn the rest of it over the course of us doing the listen to play.
So simple.
Trust me, it's not gonna be that difficult. Trust me. You got this. You got
Okay.
this. Yo, you just check the emotes. Yep, there's a frog, Froppy, whatever her name is. You said you are very defensive with cards like OEM. Exactly. OEM is good. Shouldn't you add more OEM instead of Karibo? The reason why I added only one copy of OEM is because OEM would require her to discard one card to activate, whereas Karibo is just free negate attacks. And since she's new, I wanted to get used to resource management before she has to start making like all of those decisions. What do I discard? What do I keep? Do I have the cards to manage this? So on, etc. Right? Yeah, OEM also searches, right. Shouldn't add more OEM because you need literally what I just said, exactly, you know? Oh, by the way, Aya, yeah, this is Nat. This is my partner. This is her, right? This is the one. Let's put you on your first table.
I'm so scared.
And get ready to duel.
I'm so scared.
I believe in you. Shambo, show no
Why?
mercy.
Huh?
Show no mercy. Get her.
A little bit.
Get her.
A little
Sick
bit.
her. Don't make the rules that we use on this channel normally apply today. We don't hold back. If you see lethal, you take it. Okay. What do you want to do on this turn?
So
You gotta let the people know what you're thinking.
At the end of this turn,
Fatality.
coming back to me, it's turn 1. There's nothing there.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna set some stuff.
No, you're not. Remember, this from your hand will activate. This from your hand will activate too. This from your hand will activate. And this will just jump right back to your hand. So the thing to do here is to take the plunge and end your turn.
None.
You don't do anything. Exactly.
Oh!
Exactly. Yes.
This isn't going well.
No, it's fine so far. As long as you don't die, you win. That's the rules, right? As long as you don't lose, you win. So go for it, right?
Everything's so dangerous. What do you do? What do you do?
Okay, so super heavy samurais.
It's so hard to read so fast.
He's
Nani?
synchro summoning. He's going into his boss monster. Shambo's been working on his super heavy samurais and survived. So Zodiac thinks that the timer will be a problem for you. I agree. I can see that being a thing.
Everything's a problem for that. Monster effect.
So I'll explain. So he declared a direct attack.
Karibo.
Do you want to Karibo or do you want to take the hit? Because then you can use Destiny Draw
And pick
something out of your deck. It's up to you because you could just go with the luck of the draw. You have the hand traps for it, but you're on a timer. Alright, taking the hit, you love to see it, right?
Give me my cards. Give me my cards.
Yo,
Activate skill.
Kakarado, how you doing, friend? No!
I was scared and confused.
End your turn. End your turn. End your turn. End your turn. That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Why wouldn't they just auto-activate it?
Because they want to know if you want to activate the skill or
So
not.
I'm dead.
You have quite a few hand traps at your disposal.
I'll get you.
I doubt he can kill you
get
on
it
this
next
turn. I doubt he can kill
Don't
you on.
say that.
You hate to see, but yo, Kakarado, how you doing? It's good to see you, friend. How you been? How you feeling? Great choices already. You love to see it. You love to see it. That we had an F there.
I don't like this. You're thinking too much. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Look at that. Look at that hourglass turning. He's thinking.
As long as it's on his side, you don't have to worry.
Yes, I do.
Time is running down for him, not for you.
It's not about the time. It's about what's gonna come up.
Okay, he summons a monster. That is a problem.
Everything's a problem. Everything's a problem.
So, remember how I told you about tuners and synchro monsters?
Yeah.
That is a tuner monster that just special summon itself onto the field. He's going to go into a level 5 synchro just like the one that's already on
What's
the field.
behind him?
That was a monster. So super heavy samurais don't have any spells and traps in their deck. So what they do is they use their monster effects often as spells, right? They'll put their monsters in the spell zones to gain effects. So that's what they did just now. Because he activated that effect, he can add one card back to his hand and he can search out his deck for one card. He just searched out his deck for a card. So he special summoned the tuner back onto the field. watch it, because if you go up against Super Heavy Samurais, next time you'll at least know a bit what's happening. So he's going into a level 7 Synchro, which is his boss monster, right? Stealth Ninja. He activates a card from. He's really going in for lethal. He really is going in for lethal here, like big time, big time. All right,
my god!
You kind of need to use your hand traps here, right? So activate the first one. You have to push activate, right? Okay, so you avoid the first effect and then you just don't do anything. So just push back, right? Because that one is gonna protect you from that attack. You just have to trust the effect. He goes in again, you have to activate another hand.
Why the same monster? Why are you
because
allowed?
He has an effect that allows him to attack multiple times and one that boosted his attack to this level. So then you go back, you just don't do anything. So you just trust it to negate the attack for you. You just trust the process, let it negate. Trust the process, let it negate. Yep, go for it, go for it. And you survive to the next turn. You're new to this, but you're good. You still think Hatronade is broken?
Again?
That's for no. Huh? Wait, did he? No. Is this the same attack, or did he declare another attack?
I think he declared another one.
That's not possible. Did he? Hold on. See, I always recommend that people use the top-down view because it makes it easier to see. No, I'm pretty sure this is the same attack. This is the same attack, right? Nothing goes through. Nothing goes through. You're good. You're good. I wouldn't lead you astray, sweetie. Activate Destiny Draw this time, please. Activate Destiny Draw. Right? So let's search out the deck.
What do I want?
Now, I'm gonna let you decide, and then we'll go over what you choose after the fact. We'll go over what you choose after the fact.
Oh, I don't have much time.
You still think Hatronade is broken? That's fair. That's fair.
This effect resolves. I don't understand the effect resolving.
So after it happens, right? After it happens, you can do one thing or the other. You're running low on time. Okay, you choose comma 1. Yep. Okay, so this is your first time getting the Yosenju monsters out. Beautiful. You love to see it, right? Simple, straightforward, easy, right?
Okay.
That's simple enough. Now what do you do?
And now it's... Yes.
Yeah, I know, flutist. I know. I had to let her do it. I had to let her make the choice. Yo, Jelly, it's good to see you, friend.
Be gone.
So that is a smart thing to do. That would be a genius play.
Oh
except
wait. Oh.
It comes with the territory. I had to let you feel the effect of a flutist
No.
once. That way you know when you see it.
Well, there's so much danger.
So let's end your turn, right? So this is Super Heavy Samurai Flutist. If it's in the graveyard, if a monster targets a Super Heavy Samurai monster that's on the field, you negate that effect and you destroy it. So it negated your comma 1 and then it destroyed your comma 1. So I had to let you experience that so you knew for next time. You can still live this, by the way. You can make it one more turn. You can survive one more turn with this, right? But yeah, Jelly, thank you for the follow and welcome to the fam. I appreciate you. We're having fun. We're learning a new deck and it's gonna be a good time. Be gone. Yeah. You use a deck that's a good, okay, for Yosenjus, you love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, clean. What? Just one more. It's just one more, but you're running low on time. You have to draw something beautiful. You need a beautiful draw to survive here. You need a beautiful draw to survive.
Quickly.
Yeah, go for it. That would be so good in any other situation. That would be so good in any other situation. Okay.
No, it's over.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, ladies and gents.
So the problem is, and why Super Heavy Samurais are actually an interesting, somewhat good matchup for Yosenjus, or rather, it's a hard matchup for Yosenjus, and that's why it's good for the purposes of learning. The card that you said is Drowning Mirror Force. When an attack position monster declares a direct attack, you shuffle all of their monsters back into the deck.
Yep.
That seems like it would be a godsend draw in any other situation, right? The problem with Super Heavy Samurais is they can all attack in defense position. So it doesn't proc the effect of the card, right? So we're gonna go back over the duel and I'll show you what you might have been able to do better and then you can go again, right? That's the plan, that's the plan.
Can you explain that flutist thing again?
Yeah, we'll watch the replay and we'll go again. You absolutely hate to see it. That's a GG, that's a GG. Your first real loss. Your first real loss in duelings, but it's
That
okay.
hurt me.
Shambo, GG, well
That
done.
hurt me.
Well done, friend. Well done, well done,
I
well
have
done.
to say GG.
You have to say GG, yes.
GG. I'm a
GG.
sore loser, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Mari said that they had to dip for a little bit and that they would be right back. I'm not sure if they're here currently. I just moved them down 1 or 2 spaces just in case, right? But Mari, if you're around, let me know. And in the meantime, Viper, will you throw hands? Will you punch my girlfriend?
All these people who want to
Yeah,
fight
all
me.
of those people are people who want to fight you on the left there. All of those people want to fight you on the left. So we're gonna watch that replay again. Put down the boba.
I like the boba.
Right, we're gonna watch that replay. Sanjo, feel free. Anyone who wants to throw hands, do it. Anyone who wants to throw hands, do it, friends. Right? And notice me next time. I will try my best. I will try my best. Right? Boba tastes good. I've never had it.
It's so good.
She seems to like it. Kakaroto says that Kakaroto agrees that it tastes quite good.
I got the Hokkaido milk tea.
Okay.
Extra boba.
Those are just words to me. Those are just words to me. So you opened an ordinary hand and you passed your turn. That made sense, right? So your opponent special summoned a flutist or normal summoned a flutist. Now, Super Heavy Samurai Flutist says you contribute this card to the graveyard and special summon a card from your hand. Now the real purpose is that if flutist is in the graveyard,
Normal summon this.
yes,
To tribute it to summon something from your hand.
yes,
Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just summon the thing from your hand instead?
to get flutist into the graveyard,
Okay.
right? Because once flutist is in the graveyard, it negates a targeted effect.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So once Flutus was in the graveyard,
Who else went to the graveyard?
just the tuner monster,
Okay.
right? The tuner monster went to the grave, and this monster that got summoned has the power to add a card from the graveyard to the hand, so it adds a tuner back to the hand,
Okay, I see.
right? So you took that damage. Now, obviously, clear mistake. You should have gone for the destiny draw here, but it was an honest mistake, right?
Okay.
Honest mistake. Then you survived through this turn. This all made perfect sense. You see another Flutist
Destiny
hit the
draws
field.
once per game.
It's once per game, yes, right?
Another in the field.
Right.
So both of them went. So now there's two flutists.
There's 2 Flutists in the graveyard.
Tuners in the graveyard.
Right. Well, there's 1 tuner in the graveyard because remember he added the tuner back into his hand,
And why is there 4 in the graveyard?
adds it back. That's not a tuner. That's Soul Piercer. It was a card that he sent to the graveyard to search out the deck for another card.
Okay.
Right. So what his deck
But
does
they don't have spells and traps.
exactly right now. What his deck does doesn't matter as much as what your deck does, but I want you to understand it. That way you can understand what you could have done better. Right. So he synchro summons into this, and then he goes through all the attacks. We can fast forward on this, right? We
Yeah.
can fast forward on this. He goes in for the attacks. You
Searching.
negate all the attacks, and you negated them all just fine.
Yeah.
That was all perfectly fine. You made it to the next turn. Now you activated Destiny Draw, and the card that you searched out was Kama 1.
Yeah.
Now, Kama 1 says if this card is normal summon, just like the other Yosenju brothers, you can normal summon another card from your hand. Perfectly fine. Now, if you control another Yosenju monster, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and bounce it to the hand.
Face up.
No, it wasn't about it being face-up. It was about the target, right?
Okay.
Because what Flutist in the graveyard will negate 1 instance of targeting
Yeah.
and destroy the card, right? So that means Kama 1 is useless in this situation, right? So the card to search out, in my opinion, the best thing that you could have potentially done there is go into your deck and get Yosenju Kama 1, right? Sorry, Yosenju Kama 2, right? Kama 2 can, just like Yosenju Kama 1, can normal summon other monsters, but when you control another Yosenju monster, this card can attack your opponent directly. So you would have gone right over their monsters. Now,
And then the attack would be half.
but why I say that might have been better is because then Yosenju Kama 3 on the field, if your opponent takes damage from a Yosenju monster, you can add a Yosenju card from your deck to your hand. So after Kama 2 did damage, Kama 3 would have added a card to your hand. You could have gotten Ojam from the deck, and then potentially had a bit more.
Copycat.
Exactly. You would have had a bit more to work with on the following turn potentially.
Okay.
Right? So that would have been, Ojam would have gotten destroyed, but then it would have added another card to your hand. Basically would have given you more options.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a winnable situation, but those are just some things that you potentially could have done. Right? So
Look like squirrels.
they do look like squirrels, right? Okay, so okay, so Viper is good to go. You love to see it. You love to see it. Let's hop on a table. Let's hop on a table and you try this again. I'm gonna try my best not to interject that much.
Shush.
Right? I'll let you go. I'll talk to the peoples in the chats. Right? That's a lot of Boba. She's having fun with it, isn't she? Kama, how you doing, friend? Okay, so Kama knows Yosenjus quite well.
Oh, cool.
Kama knows.
Help me.
Right? So Kama's helped me when I was running a couple of decks. So you're in good hands. I trust. Quite frankly, we have quite a few people here who are good at this deck, as it seems. Right? But it's just Kama I know knows Yosenjus. Right? They are weasels. You love to see it.
Weasels in real life are kind of scary.
Huh? Why? Okay, beautiful. The duel is starting, right? So I'm gonna try my best not to coach you through it, and you just try to reason through. But keep your eye on the time. Yo, that's a lot of accomplishments. That's a lot of. Accomplishments. He's been king of games every recorded season on the thing. He's legend this time. Maybe he's lost a touch. Maybe he's lost a touch. Wait, yo, did I miss a follow? Hey, yo, Steeper Mass, thank you so much for the follow. I missed that. How did I miss that on my dashboard? Thank you so much for your patronage, man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you.
So I'm going to skip this turn.
Oh, actually, yeah, that works. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Because they're all coming back in.
They all come back anyway.
I don't fully know about Oja, but they said that I couldn't summon it.
Exactly. Now, there are some situations where even if the monsters would come back to your hand, it would be worth summoning them. For instance, this card. Remember? If Isna is on the field, you get to draw one card, right? So that might be on a. Ooh, you're up against a tier 1 deck. This is perfect.
Can you cut me some slack,
This is absolutely perfect. You love to see it. Right?
I didn't even see. There was a lolly girl. What?
Yep, Gagaga sister. She adds a spell card from the deck to the hand, right? So he's going to try to OTK you, right? Gagaga Wind will special summon a monster from his hand as a level 4 monster. That's you, right?
Okay, what the effect do you have?
Utopic can special summon more monsters from the hand in defense position.
Okay.
Gagaga sister can add the effect of 2 monsters, add the levels of 2 monsters together, and
Now
make
they're
them
level
both
6.
that. Exactly, it makes them both that level. We're speeding through the process of learning.
XYZ summon.
Exactly, a level 6
12.
XYZ summon. No. XYZ's is the same level. You're thinking Synchro. Synchro's
Okay.
add, XYZ's is just the same level stacked on top.
Okay.
Right? Okay, ending the turn, not going in. Didn't want to give you Destiny Draw. That was actually very smart. So,
Okay.
now you can start making some plays here.
Nani, I don't know what to do. Okay, so, what's the best thing to do? What do you do?
It negates an effect. Bouncer
So I don't
negates
want
one
Comma
effect.
1, I want Comma 2.
But here's the problem. All of the effect of special summon multiple monsters is an effect. It's going to be negated. So the chain gets broken.
So I can't do anything.
Not necessarily. So, this monster has 1,800 attack. He has 1,200. Now in your hand,
200? Where?
sorry, 2,700. Now in your hand is Sujuk, right?
Yeah.
During the damage step, you can discard this card and your monster gains 1,000 attack. Do you get where I'm going? Or do you want me to keep, shall I?
Discard doing the damage step.
Yeah.
My damage step or their damage step?
Your damage step.
My damage
Any damage
step.
step, but it's yours is the one that's relevant.
Discard the card. I get 1,000 attack. He can't hurt me.
You will have 100.
I can hurt him.
Exactly. But only if you go with the right monster. Only one of your monsters would have enough attack to beat over him if you use Sujuk.
I don't understand. Oh,
Sujuk will add 1,000 attack to any monster you control.
But can I summon it from the hand?
No, so you have to normal summon your monster first. Then
Okay,
Sujuk
and then
from the
Sujuk.
hand will be able to assist
Okay.
you. So you have to.
Numbers. 1,000. 800. You.
There you go.
Okay.
Now, yeah,
Yeah. And then.
he's going to negate it.
Yeah. You.
Right? So Bouncer activates, makes it so that you can't activate the effect.
Sugoi. That's nice.
Alright, now, you can no longer special summon more monsters. What you want to do is attack him. Nope, the Bouncer, the big one.
But.
You want to slap him.
Slap?
Yep, just right at him. Now, what does Isna say? During the damage step, discard me from the hand, and I'ma back you up. And I'ma back you up. Yeah, just like that. Let's go. Let's go.
100.
Let's go. All right, you can end your turn.
Nothing was useful. It's fine. My first damage!
You absolutely love. That's actually your first damage in duelings. Very nice. Very nice.
so beautiful.
You love to see it. You love to see it. No extra deck. It's because it's a free-to-play version. We'll work on our extra deck later. We didn't have enough time before the stream to get it done.
So much stuff and things.
Right? Okay, so let me walk you through his turn, right? I'll walk you through his turn. That way you don't have to learn about his effects too much. You can learn about them in your own time and everything, but like just so you can duel consistently. Dododo Dwarf Go 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 Glove says that if it's in the graveyard and you have a Dododo monster, you can special summon it. Okay, so Zubaba Bancho can summon a Dododo monster from the graveyard, so he's special summoning a monster from his grave.
No.
Onomatopoeia hits the field.
Okay.
Right?
I don't have anything to negate.
You don't have it. You can't negate. You just have to let him do what he do. He summoned Heroic Champion Excalibur. He wants to one-tap you. Heroic Champion Excalibur, detach 2 materials, and this attack gains this monster has 4,000 attack to the end of the turn. However, what is in your hand?
Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi.
Right? So, you yeet a monster to the graveyard.
Who's best to yeet? It's
I would say 2.
2?
In this situation. No, I'm wrong. One.
It's one.
Yeet one. I apologize.
I would never leave you
defense
astray.
position though. Defense position. Because whatever you yeet, you can get back. Don't worry about it too much. Don't worry about it too much, miss.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Activate Ojam. Right? You're doing pretty damn good. Here. And activate its effect again. Now you can search out your deck.
And who do I want?
So you can get a comma 1. You can get a comma 1. You can get her, or you can get a Sword Sting. Right? Sword Sting would allow you to react on their turn. Or you can get offensive, get comma 1, clear his field completely.
I need to do that.
You want to get offensive?
You're trying to one-tap me.
All right, that's a danger. That's a danger.
I like it dangerous.
That was dangerous. I didn't think
I live on the edge.
I didn't think that's what you would choose, to be honest with you.
Gambling.
Beautiful, drowning. Okay, so you can walk through this. I don't even need to tell you what to do here.
Are you sure?
Don't worry, you got this. Exactly. Sujik is just like Alistair. It's a boost. And Mari is back. Okay, beautiful. So Mari will go next. Right? Comma 1 and Isna needs Yosenjus mods. Exactly.
Okay, and then,
Right? So I'm just gonna let you go through the motion. Yep, just yes. So the whole point, you want to get all 3 of them on the field in attack position so they can all do their thing, right? They're all coming out. I was about to start singing. Right? So you activate the effect. So now you can bounce a face-up monster back to the hand. You gotta move fast now. So here, I'll help you here because you're doing very well. So you would go into the battle phase, but you don't have enough attack to beat over him. So you can jump over, right? And then the comma 3 would activate to search out your deck for a Yosenjus card. Let's get you a Sword Sting because you don't have a Sword Sting. And then your turn ends. Your turn ends because you can't beat over that monster. So they all come back to your end. I didn't want you to lose to time, which is why I took over. You were doing very well. You're doing very, very well.
I'm just a bit slow.
Yeah, you're just a bit slow. You're just a bit slow, but you got this. You got this, right? Draw sense cheat. How are you getting so many drownings? Yeah, I don't know, but it's working for her. Let's go. So let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. You got this. Imagine beating a tier 1 deck in your second duel.
Please don't say that. You jinxed it.
So Dododo Dwarf Go 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 Glove can special summon a card from the hand. Summons Gagaga Mancer. Don't worry. Gagaga Mancer can special summon a. Ooh. You're in danger.
Oh.
You're in danger.
Oh.
You're in danger, miss.
That's a problem.
Gagaga Mancer can special summon a monster from the graveyard.
Graveyard.
I think you lost.
Yeah.
You were doing so well. I think getting defensive there might have been better.
I feel like it was an honorable challenge.
Yeah, no, you did well. You definitely did well. I feel like you did.
I'm a bit reckless, yeah?
You're a bit reckless, yes. You're a bit reckless, but you did the best with what you had. You did the best you could with what you had. Okay. I'm very glad that he didn't hold back on you, though.
Yeah.
I'm very glad that he didn't hold back on you.
That
you
was interesting.
Right? Oh, he's going in.
You didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to do all of that.
Dude, he doesn't know if you have hand traps or not. You don't, but like he would know. He knows. He got you. That's a GG. That's a GG's. Viper GG's. You absolutely love to see it. Right? Okay, so Mari is back, so I'm gonna put Mari back at the top and we can go hands.
Do you want to review or or?
No, I think
Yeah.
you know you're aware of everything that happened there. It was just about
More
the
or
speed
less.
at which you did it, and then that choice between defense and off. Oh wait, Mari's in a duel right now.
Okay.
Okay, is Wheezy free? So we'll wait for Mari's duel to finish, or rather, after Mari's duel, we'll come back to Mari. We'll battle Wheezy in the meantime, so that you have more. You're moving forward. You're learning stuff constantly, right? So how are you feeling about the deck so far?
The deck I'm coming to terms with. All of the rest of you can suck my left toe because you're doing the most. I know he said don't hold back,
It's gonna
but
be
come on.
you can't. They can't hold back. It wouldn't be a real learning experience if they held back. You know.
You know what this is like?
Viper says well played. He says GG's
Thank
well
you.
played. Right? And Yosenju's hand traps is the best thing. I agree, Kama. She needs them. So what do you want to do?
I want to set.
Okay.
I don't think there's much else I can do. What do you do again?
So Izna will
Phase. Oh,
Izna will
so I
draw a
can-
card,
yeah.
but only if you control another Yosenju monster. So
know,
she
then
can't
I
do
don't.
that this turn. I would maybe set
Then why is she
2
glowing?
because she can be normal summoned,
Oh.
but she would just come back to your hand, right? So that's a that's a shout. That's a shout, right? Yo, Snowflower, how you doing, friend? It's good to see you. I'm vibing. I shook the table.
I like that name.
I'm on.
Sunflower.
Yeah, Snowflower's a streamer as well, right?
Okay.
I'm streaming with my girlfriend. She's learning to play Yosenjus. We built her a free to play. We tried to go the pay to win method
Oh,
and it didn't work.
no.
Huh? Who are
I'm
you?
Getting flashbacks.
What is
I
it?
don't like them.
You don't like that? How do you know that?
In the loner decks, it was a problem.
It was a problem? Okay, well, let's. I actually don't know what this. I remember Sylvan's from way back when.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. This didn't go well for me.
Don't worry, you got it. You got it. You play. Yeah, we got 2 Chiroids in the deck. 2 Chiroids. 2 Chiroids. You need it.
It's usually the big old.
Right? Exactly. Yep. So Rose Lover has just banished itself from the graveyard. He's special summoning a monster from the hand. Right? So I don't think you need to activate anything yet. Let's wait to see what hits the field. Right? Wait to see what hits the field. Oh, we didn't turn your toggle on. Special summons another Rose Lover. Hold on, let me just get her settings right real quick. I didn't remember to do her settings before. Self chain on, toggle button. These are the ideal settings just in general. Character lines off. Okay, and so we can watch to see what they do. Now remember, at any point in time, you can activate Yosenju Sword Sting and bounce a card from the field back to their hand. Now the point at which you do that is up to you. Right? The point at which you do that is entirely up to you. You're doing good, and how your girlfriend doing? She's doing all right. She's doing all. He's XYZ summoning. A level 1 XYZ summon hits the field.
Yeah.
Sylvan Persepi.
Yep.
You want to bounce back now?
What do you do?
Detach 1 material from this card and excavate the top card of your deck. So send it to the graveyard, right? If it's spell trap, add it to your hand. Otherwise, if it's a monster, blah, blah, blah. Basically, they're sending cards to the graveyard, and they have graveyard
So
effects.
do I want to send you to the graveyard?
It's
Are you
up
gonna
to
do
you.
all the-
No. You bounce it back to the hand.
To the hand. Oh yes, I want to do
Right?
that. I want to do that.
So you reveal Izna. Beautiful. And you target a card on the field. Bounce it back to the hand. The combo ends.
Go away.
Yeah.
Read some books.
Yeah. You absolutely love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Okay, so.
I think.
What are you going to do?
Oh damn. I don't have a Yosenju monster on me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what you can do is you can still normal summon him and attack with him, even though you don't have the
Of
other
course.
Yosenju monsters at your disposal.
Silly Billy.
Right? Just use him regularly and he'll come back in the end phase. Right? And there you go. Just 1,000 damage. You end your turn and he comes back.
Big
You,
whips.
you have to end your turn. You have to end your turn.
Okay.
Right? So you just focus. You got this. You got this. You're holding it down. Sylvans aren't meta anymore. Yeah, they're not meta anymore. Exactly.
That's true. It was way back in the lane.
Exactly. Sancho, you're absolutely correct. Holding back equals disrespect. I agree. You love to see it. But yeah. So yeah, the Rose Lover is just special summoning cards.
Trap effect this turn.
So this is a good way to ease you in because this is a less meta deck, right? This is a less meta deck. Okay, he set one. They set one pass. Now you have another Yosenju monster.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is. You could do one of 2 things. You could attack into it, or you could just jump right over it.
I want to jump, and that's you.
Yep, that's that one.
Yeah, that's you. So Isna?
No. So remember, Izna and Sujik cannot normal summon another monster. So if you summon that one, then you can summon a monster to go with it.
Summon 2 to get Isna.
Yeah,
jump.
yeah. No, you summon 2 to get Isna correct. That way Isna can draw a card for you, right? And then 2 will then be able to jump over the monster and do some damage directly.
Oh, so who do I want?
And it gave you a solid, it gave you a hand trap as well. You love to see it. Beautiful. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly what you want. No, oh, yes. No, I'm sorry.
You scared me.
I'm sorry. I thought you attacked
And
into the
then
face down monster.
that's it.
And that's it. You end your turn. I thought you attacked into the face down monster. Well played. Well played. Well played. Missed a 2K attack. You hate to see it. You hate to see it because back then traps were not much the same with this. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. My fun deck is Blue Eyes.
It goes in the graveyard. What are you doing?
Ooh, oh, yep, triggering the skill. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Now,
I'm gonna get rid of you.
that card is going to send 5 cards from the deck to the graveyard. Sylvans all have effects that activate in the graveyard, right?
Okay.
So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5 monsters sent to the graveyard. Don't worry, you don't need to learn what Sylvans do because they're not meta anymore. So I'll just talk you through. It, right?
But what are you looking for?
Yeah.
What are you searching for?
So they all have
Who are you
effects in the
trying to
graveyards, right?
Okay.
If there's something to be worried about, I'll let you know.
I'm just trying to understand what he's doing so I can understand what it do.
To be honest, I don't completely know either. Sylvans were a long, long time ago. I know that the orange-headed one destroys spells and traps. I don't know what this big one does. Right?
So you're excavating more from your graveyard back, from the graveyard back
in
into your deck.
exactly. Now, just one thing. So Kama Itachi-sama says to remember one thing. The Kama brothers are the summoners. They're the only ones that give the effect to special summon other monsters.
Oh, yes.
Right? Izna, Sujik, they don't special summon. Okay, so he's getting a monster on the field using Rose Lover. Now, why you wouldn't want to send that back is it only has 100 attack. That's not doing anything, right? And you've only got one of these set. You've only got the one.
Could, but what do you do?
Can you?
Card is in your... Wait.
Can you remember? What does Rose Lover say? Banish this card from the graveyard, special summon one plant type monster.
So if I tried
It's
it
unaffected by
vanish.
traps. It wouldn't work. Exactly. It just wouldn't work. Right? So we have to just sometimes a skill in dueling is sometimes just waiting out your opponent and interrupting them at the right time. Like there are
I'm
people.
very impatient.
Yeah, no, but the patience is important because, for instance, let's say your opponent normal summons a harpy late. Imagine you're playing harpies, right?
Yeah.
You know, you've seen me play against harpies. They summon a harpy monster and you activate Karma Cut right away. Well, they might have a hand trap that would let them jump off the field, dodge the Karma Cut, and you've wasted your only resource. But if you wait until they get into their boss monster, well, they don't want to just get rid of that.
Yeah.
Which means that you've put them in a more difficult position than if you had just spammed your back row wild.
Okay,
So you have to be a bit strategic with the timing and everything, you know? So that's very, very important. Why aren't you hiding? Why aren't I hiding her hand? They could see it. I personally believe so. When we do Let's Learn to Plays, it's for everyone to learn as well. So she's learning, but I want everyone else to learn as well. So in a situation like this, I sometimes might toggle.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You hate to see it.
It's a flower
You
dragon.
hate to. It's the Black Rose Dragon. It nukes the field.
You sent me.
Now, the thing about it is, you might as well activate it. You might as well.
But it's not gonna do anything.
So Black Rose Dragon's effect destroys all of the cards on the field. Spells, traps, monsters, all of it. So your card is about to be destroyed anyway. You might as well. Actually, wait, that might be a bad. Well, it's too late. It's been activated.
Nani?
It's too late. It's been activated. Just reveal one card. Any card. It doesn't matter. Any card. Target one card, bounce it back. It really doesn't matter at this point. The only benefit of this is in case she had any graveyard-based strategy, then you would have prevented it, but also she can summon it again later on potentially. So
Carrot, man. It's a carrot.
Right?
What do you do?
Exactly, it's a trust system. It's a trust
And
system.
you do
Exactly.
by opponent's trap.
Yeah. Oh no. The Carrot Man has the effect inherently to special summon itself multiple times, right?
But it said protect from opponent's trap and spells.
The card itself says that.
So what did it say? Oh, I'm
No,
reading
yeah,
a different card.
if this card is in the graveyard, you can special
I was
summon.
reading a different
So
card then.
goes into a Romage Rosemary. Goes into a Romage Rosemary to attack you. Now, do you negate the attack or do you take it? Destiny draw or not. Destiny draw or not. You have to decide. You have to decide. You got to be quick with the movements. You got to be quick with the movements, you know? All right, so you activate the skill. Now,
Who do I want?
I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide. I have my thoughts, but keep in mind you don't have time. You don't have time.
I think I want you.
Okay, so here's what I would say. Comma 1 would have been the choice there, in my opinion. But don't worry, normal. Go. Remember, the commas are your summoners. So normal summon. Don't worry. Stay calm. Stay calm. Go through the summons. Right. Get Isna on the field. Right. That way you can draw one card. Same process. Same process. Right. Now that card has 1,500. You set your back row. Yep. And then you go into swing. You attack the monster. Right. Because you have Sujik in your hand. Right. So battle. Swing. Swing, activate Sujik, right? Activate, don't worry, stay calm, you got this. Attack with Isna, and you end your turn. End your turn. There you go. See? You got it.
That was really helpful.
yeah, I know. I saw you panicking. It's okay. Right? You're doing okay. But yeah, I bet you love to see it.
There's so many things, so many moving parts.
So you need to learn what each part does to know when to get it. Because in that situation, you chose to get Ojam, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I
Ojam...
thought I could copy...
No, but remember, Ojam is defensive. You don't want to normal summon Ojam. Ojam is for when they attack you. But you already have Sphere Kuribo in your hand, and you already have Kite Roy. So you already had the defense.
So it would have been better to be offensive.
Exactly. You already had the defensive card, so at that point in time was the time to be offensive. So that's just the process.
Carrot man.
You have to move quickly. Because you're low on time. So it's knowing, okay, am I sending that back or not? In fact, let me turn your toggle off. Right? The toggle button helps you to decide when you want to activate what, when you want to do certain things. So you would wait for him to synchro, because if you send back these monsters to the hand, he'll just normal summon them again, right? Chose to end his turn. It's your turn now.
Okay, come on.
Comma enters your hand. You love to see it. Make your plays. You can activate that. Yeah, you can bounce the cards back and go in for lethal. You can bounce. So reveal 2 monsters. Reveal 1. Reveal 2. Right? And now you need to do the normal summon chain as quickly as possible. Just target both. Just target 1. Target 2.
And then
normal summon comma 1
Where
into
is he?
comma 1. You got. Don't worry. You got it. Stay calm. Stay calm, sweetie. He's on the side. He's on the side here. You gotta stay calm. If you lose focus, if you don't stay calm, it's a wrap. If you don't stay calm, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Oh. Oh.
Sweetie!
Oh, no.
Sweetie! Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, Kama says I was right about the Kama 1. Yeah, so Kama 1 would have helped you out a bit there. You just joined, you love it already. Welcome, friend. I'm glad you're having... Yo, thank you for the follow, Cora. Welcome to the fam. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're having a good time. Sylvans don't play Antron. You had that one. You had that one. Kagurato, don't tell anyone about your deck. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. So this is a Let's Torture My Girlfriend stream. Basically. Yes. She can summon 1 GG's. You had the win, but you ran out of time. You absolutely had the win, but you ran out of time. So that's a GG's. That's a GG's. Wheezy, thank you very much for that. That duel actually that taught her quite a bit, so I appreciate you. So Mari, are you free? Is Mari free now? Okay, beautiful. Mari's right here. Let's go.
Damn.
Right? You're doing good. You're learning. Each duel, I see you knowing better what to choose. It's just in those tense situations, staying calm and getting faster with your movements, right? Getting faster with your movements. By the way, she asked for this. She wanted Yosenjus. She wanted to learn to play dueling so she could play with us, right? It wasn't just me being me.
I understand now why you guys are always screaming for no reason. All the time screaming.
Oh, you absolutely love to see it. Yes, comma. I would love a mirror match as a test. A mirror match as a test would be excellent. It would be excellent. Very well done. Good turn. You didn't waste time thinking about this and that. You said, was that a sword sting? A sword sting and okay, beautiful. Well played. Okay, Mari's getting defensive. 2 sets. So you can start making your plays. That's a defensive card. That's good.
I feel like you're trying to...
It might be a trap, but you don't have any back row disruption in your hand. So you have to just go in and do what you can, you know? So, yeah, You just go in, do what it do what you can, and make your plays from there.
Wait, I thought I could not another one. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. So that because of that delay, that means Mari has a card that could have activated in response to your card. You see that hourglass? It flickers when they have a chance to respond. So that means
So
they
you
do
don't
have
a chance to respond now?
not now.
Until I target.
No. So basically, their back row was activatable in response to you, but it's okay. You can't do anything about it. So you have to just do whatever you can to make your plays. So you go in.
Oh,
Right?
it's a problem.
So let's see. There's a delay. So let's see what.
That was rude.
That was rude.
That was rude.
That was rude. You
like
gotta
it.
end your turn. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Right? You absolutely love to see
You
it.
return it back to my
Right?
hand.
Yeah, no, it returned. Drowning sends it back to your deck. You don't have those cards anymore.
Sorry, yeah.
Right? Those are gone. Those are gone now. You would rather just summon comma 2 and attack right away to avoid Tretch? That would have made sense. Your prerogative, your choice. Now, you could have taken that damage
And Destiny drawn.
right? Because it's only one monster.
I was feeling petty.
You were
It was
feeling
the wrong
petty?
call,
It
but
was
I was
the wrong.
feeling
Okay,
petty.
as long as you know. Okay, got Isna. Got Isna. That's actually good because the sword sting on the field will be usable again. So you want to don't activate her effect.
Yeah,
you want to normal summon her, right? Yo, Yukon's here. Yukon, how you doing, friend? You can careful. Yukon says hi,
Hello.
right?
Okay, so now.
So you would just swing for a little bit of damage, right? So he's playing photons. Photons with Yuma and Astral. All right, let's go.
Oh, something's happening.
Let's go. Oof. It's
The amount of
not.
times I've heard
It's not
the
healthy.
name of this card.
Karma cut. Oh, you know
I know
Karma
enough
cut.
to fear it.
Oh, you know Karma cut already.
I don't know it, but I know enough to fear it.
All right, let's go. And Monta's here. How you doing, friend? It's good to see you. Homie. Yo, Yukon Monta, you love to see it. And Kama knew. So I led you astray on that one. So yep, you just go in. You just keep on going, doing whatever you can.
Percussive maintenance.
Percussive maintenance, because the thing about your deck is it's just we keep on applying pressure little by little. We keep on chipping away. So
Something
go in.
could have happened.
Something could have happened, but it didn't. And all you can do is push ahead. Right? Now we're gonna talk about playing around. You have to do something, sweetie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought something was happening right back.
No. You got it. So you attack again and see what happens. Right? Why did you do it? Why you play Duel Links? No, there's no turning back now.
What is that? What did you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
Oh, Butterfly Yoke. So it's a somewhat obscure card. Basically, it targets your opponent's monster. You can change it from attack position to defense position, move things around. Oh, it's a photon deck. The butterfly cards. Okay. So you want to wait, right? Because he just activated an effect to special summon a monster. Right? So another monster hits the field, 2 level 4, so you can expect an XYZ summon. Which means that the thing to do would usually be to wait until the XYZ summon hits the field and then bounce it, right? So it's about knowing when to use an effect like that.
A little bit of protection. So
Exactly, right? So you don't have to be too cautious, right?
But when so with this deck, I think I saw something before. When she has no monsters on the field, she can special summon something.
Yeah.
So her
Okay.
deck's not
So you want to respond to this before they get a chance to activate their effect, right? I'll teach you about like activations and timings as we move forward, but this is actually good. He's exhausted all of his back row. You've gotten rid of, because let's say you had just used it on one monster, you would have gotten rid of one monster, but this way you got rid of 3 resources. So it's all about targeting things at the right time. So now you just go in and swing. Slap him in the face, sweetie. Slap him.
I was gonna say something, but it was highly inappropriate. I'm so sorry.
Swing. Right? So you just swing in, you've got protection, you've got disruption. Pasal is a poo-poo head. No, what do you mean? I didn't do anything yet. Seeing someone else playing Yosenjus other than me makes me happy. You love to see it, comma. You love to see it.
I've decided this is gonna be my deck.
Right? Okay.
Oh.
You've got lethal. You've got lethal right here in the palm of your hands. Right? You activate comma 1, normal summon, and swing. Swing, girl. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Said girl.
You got it. Let's go. 1. Your first win with your first Your first Yosenju win. Let's go.
GG.
GG's
Thank
Mari.
you for the
GG's
game. That was fun.
GG's.
I
Right?
like this.
Now, that was good. That was a fun one. Let's keep it moving.
Stay humble.
Stay humble. Right? Dulspy, you're up, homie. Are you about? Is Dulspy? I'm pretty sure Dulspy is 999, right? Dulspy, yep, Dulspy is 999.
You're gonna need 999. I'm so sorry.
You don't even know if he's in the UK. You don't know if he knows what that means.
I told you to keep me humble. Come on.
I'm sorry. You're a bit much. You're a bit much to keep under control. That was funny. Mari says, GG's. You love to see it. Yo, Duke, how you doing, homie? It was hype, wasn't it? You love to see it. Somebody proud. It's a vibe. You actually cogged twice with Yosenjus. You love to see it. KC max 3 times. You've got hope. Yeah.
What is called?
King of Games.
Oh.
Right? Because I built her deck to model a King of Games deck that I saw, but obviously being free to play, the thing that we had to give up was the extra deck. We used the 2 SR Dream tickets on getting 2 copies of Kama 1. We used the 2 UR tickets on Drowning Mirror Force. Everything else we went into the Yosenju box for, and that's our whole deck. Karibo was free with tickets, and Kite Road was free from the card traders. This is a fully free to play Yosenju deck, right? We tried going the route of spending money to get a 3rd copy of Kama 1. It didn't work. It didn't work. Triamids, you're in danger.
I am.
Triamids have the ability to negate they make it so your opponent cannot activate effects when you attack, which means that your hand traps would not work. Depends. Let's see what they did. Okay, they didn't do it. They haven't done anything crazy. They just set. Not necessarily is the thing. So your opponent sets 2, passed it back. The thing about Triamids is his monsters can activate their effects to start moving things around. What you want to do is, okay, you can set first. That's fair enough. Your drowning might not be workable here. You normal summon. Remember, the Kamas do the special summons, right? So you can go through that process, right? So Kama 3 would also be able to conduct another special summon, right?
Okay.
So he's activating his effect, sending Triamid Cruiser to the graveyard. So he has made it so that you can add 1 Triamid monster from your deck to your hand. So he's about to add a monster from his deck to his hand. You can normal summon this, right? Okay, that works. You didn't have to, but that works. Okay. So he's about to add a Triamid Sphinx to his hand. If any of his monsters get destroyed, then Sphinx will special summon from the hand.
Don't want that.
But you have Kama 1.
I do.
Right? You have Kama 1. So you normal summon.
Now is that a threat?
I would say you didn't need it. I would say, yeah, that might not have been a shout. That might summoning that last card might not have been a shout. Exactly, right?
Instead of back in my hand.
Exactly. So you're in a dangerous situation now. I was gonna say not to summon is Sujik to go along with that, right? Because remember, Sujik works best from your hand to boost your attack. Right? So you would have been able to go in for lethal potentially with that method. Drowning, yeah, go for it. Give him a clear field. Now you're still in a dangerous situation here, but it's you're in a shaky spot. You're in a bad position. You have to end your turn. You have to just end your turn and hope for the best effectively, right? Yeah. Saul laughing. I laugh like a villain. I don't laugh like a villain. You cogged in max way before the XYZ, and you love to see it. Did you go through both boxes for Yosenju? Nah. We went through. What?
So painful.
What happened? Oh yeah. We went through the Yosenju box 3 times, and then in order to get Kama 1, we just used the SR Dream ticket. So we only went into 1 box to build this deck, right? Trying to cram Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge into his girlfriend. She wanted to learn. When he speaks
to me, it's like I don't understand what's happening. I just want to understand.
Yo, Bailings, how you doing, friend? It's good to see you. You can normal summon that.
It's not
Oh, that's because he has priority. See, if you see the hourglass flickering like that, it means he has an effect that he can activate, and he's deciding whether or not to do it. Now,
he's decided not to do it.
If you normal summon, I don't think you should normal summon here.
But then I do nothing. I end my turn again.
Yeah, you end your turn, I think. The reason being, that trap card that's face up says that you can banish 2 cards from your graveyard to destroy a card on the field.
So they would destroy my
They would destroy your comma 2 as soon as it hits the field by banishing the 2 cards in his graveyard. Now, if you have a comma 2 and another comma monster in your hand, yes, comma 2 will probably be destroyed, but at the same time, the other monster will still be summoned. Exactly. So it wouldn't be that bad. So I think that's the strategy here. I think just wait until you get another monster in hand. But I think what really did you in here is the normal summoning all 3 of them at the same time. People along this road just make more noise than they need to, right?
You have normal fiats and they have turbos. For
Right?
what?
I don't get it. Yo, what's good, Robo? Trimon's is a spicy deck. It is. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. But yeah, Needlebug pretty OP in Trimon's. That makes sense. That makes sense. Tell.
The thing is, everyone on the road gives
Destiny draw
as well.
All right.
So I want.
Tell Nat that if going against Trimon's, your goal is to prevent the. Yeah, exactly. You're trying to prevent the summon of Sphinx as best you can. Oh, what's your plan? Okay, makes sense. So, how do you want to do this though?
I don't know what you do.
So, they don't do it. So on your turn, all that they can do is send a field spell from the fields. They can send this to the graveyard, add a field spell onto the field from their deck. Don't think about it too much. You don't need to learn every deck right now.
What I'm thinking I do is you.
I would say go 2, then 1.
2, 1. Why 2, 1?
Because on the summon of 2, he might activate his effect to destroy. So you activate the effect of 2, right? You activate the effect of 2 and see if they respond. Hopefully they respond, and we go from there, right? You hate those guys? I hate them too. They just get the biggest and yet the cheapest exhaust from eBay and stuck it on, honestly.
Yes.
Her brain is about to explode. It just might at this rate. It just might.
I'm trying so hard.
So try Mid Fortress. Okay, and then you can normal summon combo 1. You love to see it. Now, this is where things get somewhat dangerous, right? Because he didn't activate the effect to destroy comma 2, which means that you're just in dangerous territory here. Right? You're just in dangerous territory. Triamids can be a confusing matchup. He special summons Sphinx from his hand. You lost. You lost. You lost. That was, I don't even know what I would have done in that situation. I mean, to be fair, the first play set you back a little bit, but even with that, he got you. He got you. You got guided good. You got guided good. And to be honest, I have to respect it. I
like that.
You're not gonna learn if they don't go all out. It has to happen. It has to happen like this. It has to be this way. It had to be this way.
Okay, no, now you're doing too much.
Wait,
you don't need to do this.
Do what? He already had the monster on the field.
Yeah, why isn't he attacking? It's over.
Oh, I don't know. It's still the draw phase. I don't know what's happening. It might be lag. I don't know what's that. Or maybe it could be some form of decision making, trying to decide what to do with the draw, right? But yeah. Let's go. Yo, Simply's here. He's cheering you on. He's cheering you on. You love to see it. How you doing, broski? Double needle. Every deck has the worst matchup. True. Every deck has bad matchups, and this is just a hard one for you, right? I would say you negate this attack. But even with that, there's not much, like, you can make it to next turn, but there's not much more you can do other than that, is the thing. Oh, what if, hey, we take those! Oh, damn it, okay. That wouldn't have been satisfying. You let this attack go through?
No.
Yep. Because what were you going to do about the 4,000 attack monster? What were you going to do about that? What were you going to do? Right? Now, I don't think that there's any monsters. I don't think that there's any cards in the deck that can save you here. I don't think that there's anything in this, any one card that you could draw right here that saves you. So let's see what you draw, and we might scoop. Kite Roy doesn't save you. Nah.
It doesn't?
It doesn't.
Why?
Well, for 2 reasons. 1, 3 monsters, Kite Roy can only negate 2 attacks. And also, on your next turn, they're going to activate the field spell that would prevent you from activating effects. So
it's over.
But one thing I will say is look how much time you have left.
I'm getting better.
Look how much time you have left. That is a GG Dospy. GG. Thank you for that schooling.
Good job.
That was a schooling you just gave her. I mean, you're allowed to be upset. But I'm happy. GG's Dull Spy. You love to see it. All right, up next is Zodiac. Let's go, broski.
You guys are relentless.
This is the best way to learn. But think about how much better you are with the deck already than when we started. You're already so much better, right? That's why you play True Nade with them. We considered getting True Nade, but in order, I wanted us to be able to do it at a reasonable. We were averse to spending money because I wanted to show that you can do this. You can build this deck free to play if you want to.
So I'm not gonna spend money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she is. She loves to gamble, right? If I told her we could gamble for True Nade, she would have done it. But I wanted this to be a testament to one, being able to build the deck free to play. And also just wanting to be able to do this stream relatively soon rather than having to wait, like longing it out, going through 2 boxes. So that was the reasoning. Ritual Beasts. I have no idea how this matchup goes. Comma, do you know how this matchup goes? I have no idea.
This is the deck that I accidentally built in.
All right. In trying to get Yosenjus, Nat got every single card in the ritual, because you know they're in the same box. She got every single card in the Ritual Beast archetype. So she had to go so deep into the box every time that she got a one of every single card. She could build Ritual Beast if she wants to. She can build it perfectly.
That was so rude.
Ulti Canahawk. Okay, all right, let's go. Yo, we have an Oni-chan coming through from Santio. You love it with the demon face. God damn it, Santio. I'm impressed on how Saul improved. Thank you. And I see the eyes of curiosity and dedication to learn from Nat. Hey.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a quitter.
You love to see it. Let Nat spend her money.
I will. I have no self-control.
Right?
Okay, what do you do?
Okay, Santio knows Ritual Beast well. Santio can talk you through it.
Target 2 of your banished Ritual Beasts, so none of them are banished.
This match goes like this. Ritual Beasts are annoying.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
No, Ritual Beasts need cards like Herald of the Abyss. Okay, hold on.
Helps me flip your position.
So, there's a few things that you could do here. Don't worry, keep it calm. Actually, no, there's nothing that you could do here, right? Because if you normal summon comma 1, the only other Yosenju is Sujik, right?
Yeah.
You don't normally want to summon Sujik.
I'm thinking about the damage step.
In the damage step, you would be able to boost by 1,000, but comma 3 only has 2,500 is what that would add up to.
But wouldn't that let me beat over?
Oh, I saw that as a 6. Yes, you could do that. You could do that. However, with the rich, I don't know. Okay, go for it. Go for it. See what happens. See what happens.
For science.
I don't know the rich. You don't always push the button. You can't go back. You can't take it back, unfortunately.
I didn't mean to.
But I think Sujik can activate from the field. The problem is if that's a treacherous trap hole on the field. Hold on, let's take a look. During either player's damage step, you can target when you send your monster, it gains 1,000. Okay, beautiful. So you can activate Sujik from the field. That's really, really good. Let's boost your attack. And I think this way we might actually keep Sujik.
Let's see.
Ooh, that might have actually been a good thing, Nat. Nat do good.
Accidental.
Nat do good. Accidental good.
Accidental.
So Sujik doesn't have to be a discard trap. Sujik can work from the hand, and then you get Sujik back on the next turn. Sujik, you get to keep it effectively, right?
Oh, okay.
There was a delay. Activate comma 1's of comma 3 will search out the deck, get you a card.
Could I do that?
You have Karibo in your hand already. You could do that, or you could prepare yourself to get offensive on the next turn.
And get a comma 2.
I would say comma 1.
A 1?
Potentially.
Let's see how it goes.
Because you still have Sujik. Sujik would still help you to boost up your attack, so you don't necessarily need 2 right now. So let's end our turn. I think that was clean. That was accidental, but it was clean.
I mean, I already thought of it.
Yeah. Right? Sujik. So if you normal summon Sujik, you get Sujik back. I didn't know that. That's beautiful. So turn by turn, you can actually boost up your attack that way. That's pretty damn nice, I would say.
Okay,
but yeah. For science.
Special summon it. Special summon. So you
special
summon you back. 500. That makes sense. Now.
Okay. What's the face down card that you have? Is it Drowning? Okay, you've got Drowning face down. Fair enough. Is Nat a free-to-play player? Yes, she is. She spent money once, but she didn't get the card she wanted.
It was a waste.
And she swore it off. So yes, she has spent money, but it had nothing to do with this deck. She spent $199 to try and get a third comma 1. She didn't get a third comma 1. She didn't get a third comma 1. So that didn't happen. Right?
It's because something so lucky happened the first time I played Duel Links.
Your turn. Right? Second Drowning. Okay, you can set that too. Now you get into your full swing here.
So 1, where are you?
Yep.
1.
1 into 3 into Sujik,
Yeah.
I would say, right? 1 into 3 into Sujik. That could
Myself
work,
a boost. Oh,
right?
Does that work?
Ooh, that's really bad.
What do you do?
Fiendish Chain negates monster effects on the field, which means that not
I can't
only
do anything.
you can't do anything.
And I
How
can't-
it will not come back at the end of the turn. No, but you do have a benefit. You do have a benefit. Sujik will activate from your hand, so if they attack into you, you can still get your attack boost.
But
you're stuck on the field.
200.
You are stuck on the field,
Yes.
right? So
What do you do?
So your max output is 1,600. Is 2,600 right now. So
What was that?
Ritual
Why?
Beasts all of the fusion monsters have the ability to jump off the field at any time and summon 2 of the banished cards. This will be negated because of the Fiendish.
Mm-hmm.
So you're stuck on the field for now, right?
I kind of don't understand why that happened though.
I'll explain it to you in a sec. The moment a seasoned Ritual Beast player gets a Ritual Fusion on the field, you have to play perfectly. That makes sense. That makes sense, right? Steven Universe is excellent. I told you,
Yes.
Simply. I told you you would love it. You absolutely love to see it. Okay, and Kama's back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, the thing, okay, so Kanahawk has hit the field. The thing about Fiendish Chain is, Fiendish Chain is actually relevant.
It's a
somewhat of a
continuous
staple.
trap.
Exactly.
I'm
It
in
doesn't go away.
trouble.
You're stuck completely. You are stuck.
So anytime I summon, I'm stuck.
No. It's a continuous spell. It's a continuous trap that attaches to one monster. You see that
Okay.
symbol that's on top of Kama 1 when I do this?
Okay.
Right? So because of that, it targeted Kama 1. Kama 1's
Infinity
effect,
time.
exactly. Its effects can never activate. It will never be able to jump off of the field until that card is removed. And I don't think you have the means to do that. Or if Kama 1 gets destroyed, there's also that. But bear in mind, Sujik will still activate from your hand, so you're safe. You're safe. Right? Have a great stream. Yo, Snowflower, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, friend. We'll catch you later. Have a great day. Set card will probably be a needle stealing. Wait, does Ritual Beast use needle stealing? Okay, so Pedalfin is activating. Pedalfin, it can return back row. Pedalfin can return back row.
Excuse me. Man.
He just gave it back. Okay, we got this. Don't worry about it. Right?
So many.
Ritual Beasts have a lot going on.
Flippy.
Your favorite play is Double Window. You hate to see it. Right? Negations are the worst enemy for Yosenjus. Exactly. If you negate the first monster effect, so now you've learned a core weakness of your deck. If your monster effects get negated, you are 100% stuck. You can't do your full play, so you just have to hope to make it to the next turn.
When did that penguin get so buff?
Don't think about it too much. This card on the field is the one boosting all of them. If I'm not mistaken.
So many things are happening. I can't keep track.
You know how I've been trying.
Keep jumping up and down off the field.
You know how I've been trying to explain it to you, playing turn by turn. I don't know how Ritual Beasts work completely. I haven't learned to play them yet. It's on my Let's Learn to Play list, but I haven't learned to play Ritual Beasts
This is
yet.
a lot, hey?
Right?
What are you doing?
But yeah, yeah.
Money.
Oh wait, yeah. Sankyo did tell me that already. Ritual Beasts use needle. Okay, fair stuff. Excuse me.
I'm not safe.
Ritual Beasts clog the field. That makes sense. Benjamin has to go. He doesn't have enough time to play against you.
Oh, see you
Doesn't have
later,
enough time to play
Ben.
against you. You hate to see it. We'll catch you later, Ben. Right? So the thing about Apelio is, the thing about this card, if I'm not mistaken, if this card attacks, it is unaffected by other cards' effects until the end of the damage step.
This is an effect.
That is a card. It is a card with an effect.
Oh.
So there's a chance that you might not be able to drowning it. I don't think you can drowning ulti Apelio. But
I could. No,
or
that's
do
an
you
effect.
so drowning would affect that card and send it back into the deck. Sphere Creeper would cover
affect
your
me.
life points. Do you
Okay.
want the D draw though?
Yes.
You want the D draw? All right, take the D draw. Take the D draw. Right? You take the D draw. Now, because your card got bounced back to the hand, Fiendish Chain is just there now. It's just on the field, right? You didn't get destroyed, so that's it's not affecting you anymore.
Thinking now you're all in.
Right? Battle
Who's
phase.
the one that lets me?
Huh?
Who's the one that lets me wipe?
You don't have one that lets you wipe. What do you mean? Okay, so
Confuse myself.
he's attacking again. This time you use the Karibo. This time you need the Karibo, right?
Karibo.
So you're in a predicament, I would say. This is a predicament. This is a predicament if ever I did see one.
Because I'm thinking what I want is,
You know what I think?
what?
Personally, I think you want Sword Sting.
Really?
Yeah. I think you want Sword Sting.
Why? Give it to me quick.
So, Sword Sting can bounce up to 2 cards that are face up on the field back into the hand. Now, because that card, if we target that card, it will be able to jump off the field and summon 2 other cards. But if you use comma 1 to target the card, it'll do the jump then, right? Okay, so it'll jump off the field then on their turn, you can Sword Sting to bounce 2 cards back to the hand.
So I want to set it?
Yeah, so you want to set Sword Sting, you want to set Drowning, right? Because Drowning won't actually protect you against Apellia, right? And then you go 1, yep.
3.
Actually, you should have done it in a different order. That was my bad. But yes, activate it, right?
1, 3.
1, 3, because they can't summon themselves. But what you could have done is gone 3, 1, 3. Right? 3, 1, 3 would have been potentially better there. You didn't need to activate Sujik.
What?
Because what if that's a needle ceiling? Remember the card that wiped all the cards on the field? We don't know what we're up against. But it's okay. Activate.
Sujik.
Okay, so what you want to do, because you're running low on time, I'll jump in again. Comma 1 to target this and send it back. Now that card's gonna jump off the field, right? That card's about to jump off the field so that it's gone, basically. We don't have to think about it too much. Because the danger is, we're worried about a field wipe now. We're very worried about a field wipe now, right? So, the best is to use Sword in the battle phase. That makes sense. Let's activate. Oh, we didn't even need to activate this. Let's just boost real quick. And let's swing. Now, I want to explain the order that I'm swinging in and why I'm doing things the way that I'm doing them. So we're going to swing into Canahawk, right? We're going to swing into Apelio, but we're not going to swing into Winda.
Okay.
Right? We're not going to swing into Winda because if Winda gets destroyed, Winda will special summon another monster from the deck, right? So we end our turn on that note, and then they come back to hand. I think that was the best way of going about it, right? It's the best is to use Sword Sting in the battle phase. That makes sense. So once they go to the battle phase, we'll activate Sword Sting then. That makes sense. Even though this is the best learning experience for Nat, but you do know that your viewers ain't pushovers. I'd say after 3 days, Nat's gonna be a Yosenjus. Exactly. That's why I think this is the best way for her to learn. This is the best way for her to learn, in my opinion, right? So he's getting defensive. I think you've actually put him on the defensive a little bit, right? Not a lot, but a little.
Maybe enough.
Okay, so Ulti Apelio has hit the field. I'll handle this bit just because time. I don't want. Yeah, exactly. Time. I don't want you to run out of time here. So let's reveal you. Don't reveal anything else. That way we don't give him back to Fiendish Chain. Huh? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna jump off the field, summon 2 different monsters, right? Okay, so he's gonna summon 2 monsters from the banished section.
Banish?
Exactly. Summons 2 banished monsters back onto the field, but has to be defensive, right? Has to be defensive with it. So, here's what we do. Right? Do you mind if I?
Yeah.
Okay, so just because you're low on time, I wanna activate this.
1. Suji.
Normal summon you. Activate your effect.
3, 1,
Normal summon you.
2.
Right? Then we activate you in the middle. We haven't really used comma 1 yet. Return to hand, exactly, right?
3, 1,
And then attack over with you.
2.
Search out the deck.
Search deck.
And let's get ourselves. Oh yeah, sure, because you don't have any protection right now, right? And then we end our turn. That was risky.
Lucky.
Yeah, that was risky. That's why I decided to do it for you, because this is a very close situation, right? Like anything could kill you right now, basically. Anything could kill you. In fact, I don't know if we even have enough time to activate Ojam's effect.
Danger zone.
I don't know if we have enough time to activate Oyam here, because okay, going into ulti,
Canahawk?
Ulti Canahawk. Okay, so he's not on the back foot, but I know. I know. So think of it like this. Each main deck monster. So you have Canahawk, you have Apelio, you have Wind, and then you have the Ultra version, which are the fusion monsters, right? Ritual Beast. I don't know what's happening. I don't know Ritual Beast well enough to tell you what's happening right now. I'll keep it $150. I don't know what's going on. right? So I'm just gonna. So I'm assuming he's boosting up his attack, going back into the extra deck. I'm assuming to summon a Pedal Fin onto the field to try and bounce back your back row potentially.
Pedal Fin, yeah.
Right? Okay, so Pedal Fin hits the field. Most likely gonna go into an Ulti Apelio, actually. An Ulti Apelio would make sense. Right? Ulti Apelio hits the field. Right? Goes in for an attack. Now, we need Ojam. We need OEM. Please. Oh, we're out of time. That was a lot. That was a lot. You did not hold back in the slightest, and I appreciate that. Even I was stressed. That was Zodiac. He was one of the people who got, he's one of the people who got the 5 in a row for King of the Hill. That was Zodiac. Yeah. GG's.
It makes sense.
GG's. That was fun. That was really, really fun. Okay.
So confused. Can we just...
No time to be confused. It's time for your next duel. It's time for your next duel. Do you want to be the very best like no one ever was?
Yes.
Your next opponent is at table 13.
Suspicious.
Okay, so you want to normal summon. I think in this situation you would normal summon your 2 monsters, right? And try and go for a direct attack.
So suspicious.
It is, isn't it? Right? So yeah. No!
Oh, I keep forgetting.
You gotta stop.
Forgetting.
Because Ojam now wants to summon itself. And you can't cancel the effect, which means that you have to tribute one of your other monsters.
Damn it.
So you can no longer make the play the way you would have wanted to.
I'm so sorry.
And also, Oyam doesn't come back to your hand in the end phase. So that Oyam is gone. So don't push yes.
Yeah.
So this is not the kind of deck that you can pilot passively. It's not a brain dead deck in any way. No, you want it to attack directly. It's okay. It happens. Everyone makes mistakes. What
was that? What did you have?
He stole your Oyam. But that could be a benefit. Because Oyam will then search out the deck for, I would say, comma 1 for the offense. Right? Comma 1 for the offense. Right? So, you're back compared to everyone here. Don't worry, Kakarot. Everyone starts out where they start out.
Have you seen me?
Oh no, sorry. Richard Beast is kind of much. Don't worry. No, see, here's the thing. Should have maybe chosen something simpler. To be honest,
no.
I think that she learned more from that duel than she has from anything so far. Because when you're on the edge, right? When someone pushes you and they really, really push you, you're forced to learn on the fly. She had to learn a lot on the fly right there. Nat, talk to us. Yeah, Nat, talk.
I'm so sorry.
She's learning. She's trying to learn. She's learning, you know?
I'm thinking, I keep getting confused between their effects, so I'm trying to figure out which order. The thing is, so sweetie, the order that you summon them in doesn't matter. Are you sure?
The only time that the order you summon them in matters is when you have 2 cards with the same name, right? So if you have comma 1, comma 2, and comma 1, let's say you have 2 copies of comma 1 and 1, comma 2. Yosenju monsters cannot summon a monster with the same name as himself, right? So you wouldn't if you.
Right.
So you couldn't go comma 1, comma 1, comma 2, but you could go comma 1, comma 2, comma 1. That's the only time that the order matters. Other than that, you can summon them in any order that you like, as long as you know what effects you're trying to get on the field.
No critical card effects.
Yep. So okay, that's all good.
Yep. And so now let's.
You can activate comma 1's effect because he's glowing. So you can send a face-up card back. I think you're up against Malefics. Yeah, you're up against Malefics, and you don't want them to have their field spell on the field, so
let's
swing at him, punch him in the face, kick him in the nuts. Yeah, kick him in the nuts, get him. Although you did just give him a destiny draw. But it's okay. You have Kiteroid. All right, and you end your turn. All right. Also, no problems. Happens when you don't notice messages, so it's all good. Thank you, Maximus. I appreciate you. 6 Sam's best rogue deck? No. Tell us what's going on in your mind while you're making your plays. So she's not like me.
So
right? Like I have the innate ability to talk as fast as I think.
Yeah,
right?
No.
Like as soon as a thought hits my mind, I can talk and convey and still be thinking just as fast. I talk very fast, so I can think and talk at the same time. She gets very into her thoughts, right? She needs to be very specific with what she does.
I like to ruminate.
Okay.
Big words, guys.
Right?
You're back. Sorry?
You didn't even need me. You didn't even need me.
No.
You ain't even need me. You don't need to do both. You ain't even need me to tell you.
No.
You ain't even need me to tell you. It's okay. You're fine. Trust your cards. Right? I have exams. I have exams coming up, and so as a result, I haven't been able to play as much, right? Let's go! You got it. That was his play. You interrupted that was his core play. He didn't have a comeback.
But I wanted to fight. I wanted to throw hands.
You did good. Good. GG's. Kakaroto, good.
Thank you.
GG's, thank you for the game. We appreciate you. All right, so I'm going to catch up with the chat, and you can start throwing hands with Shambo. I don't think I need to be over your shoulder as much. I think you've got this. I think you've got this. Don't worry. I believe in you. I don't know. Right? Exactly. It can't be destroyed by battle, but you can eat it. You can eat it off the field.
Out.
You love to see it.
Get out.
You love to see it. Let's go. Swing into him, sweetie.
Ow.
Let's go. It's a GG. It's a GG. Yosenjus for the win.
I'm so sorry. I appreciate you.
I'm not sorry. Suck it, Shambo. Right? Just rather than giving it back, just swing. No.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. Go. You got. Let's go. Sweetie.
Yes. Me. I win. It's me.
It's you.
It's me.
It's you.
Yes.